Do we need men?
Fuck no, fuck no.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No?
We don't need short men.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do you need a man?
Oh, God.
Do you need a man?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
No.
Do we need men?
No.
No? Do we need men?
We need men to make us stupid.
Do we need men? Do we need men? Do women need men in this world? Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because we can be strong, independent women.
Do we need men?
Like, not necessarily, but like, if I can look at them, like, we need a man to look at.
Do we need men?
No.
No, why?
Nobody needs men.
Really?
You do not need men.
Why not? Why don't we need men?
Why would I need men?
So what can you get from someone else that you don't get from a man?
The only thing I can get from a man that I can't get anywhere else is dick.
Okay.
And I don't need dick.
Do we need women?
Yes,
We do. Why?
these women are awesome.
Do we need women?
Of course,
Why?
they're beautiful.
Do we need women?
Women make us feel compassionate and affectionate.
Do we need women?
Of course we do.
Do we need women?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're hot.
And what else?
They're hot.
Do we need women?
I mean, shit, unless they're gay.
Do we need women?
Do we need women?
Yeah.
Yes, who's gonna do my dishes?
Modern men are increasingly disillusioned with the dating scene, largely due to the impact of modern feminism and the questionable life choices of many contemporary women. The dating landscape is undergoing destructive changes that appear to be irreparable. Modern women frequently lament the absence of good men, often expressing their frustration on social media platforms. However, the reality is that many good men are choosing to disengage from the dating pool. A significant number of men, as revealed in recent studies, have abstained from intimate relations with women for extended periods. When asked why, it's not merely a matter of inability. Rather, many men have consciously opted out of interactions with modern women. This reluctance stems from a perceived shift in female behavior, which is often viewed as toxic and unappealing. Indeed, women have undergone noticeable changes, but not necessarily for the better. These shifts in behavior have diminished their value in the eyes of men, particularly those who are considered high-value individuals.
The infamous, you have 50 guys in one night.
I did 50 guys in one night. And I'm going to come out and say the truth, it was more like 37.
So it wasn't actually 50.
It just felt like a lot. Like I was in there for like 2-3 hours. Like, I didn't have a head count.
Did every guy in that 50-person that night, did every guy?
No. I don't care about making a guy during a, because I just want the visual of them being in me for 30 seconds before I like kicked them out. So I feel like some of them, like I think like 22 of them like covered me in that, and the rest just kind of like hung out.
But you, every single one that was there.
Yeah. I'm a community girl.
A community girl.
Yeah.
Thanks to feminist ideals, women are increasingly hypersexualizing themselves to an alarming extent. Traditionally, women treated their sexuality with modesty and humility, understanding that broadcasting their intentions to every man they encounter is counterproductive to attracting a quality partner. Hypersexualized women are often perceived by men as mere opportunities for casual encounters, resulting in high body counts and low self-esteem. by excessively sexualizing themselves, women inadvertently diminish their prospects for meaningful, long-term relationships with genuinely good men.
Would you rather smash for money or for love?
Definitely for money.
Money?
Yeah.
What is the most amount of money you've been offered to smash?
5,000?
Oh, would you take it?
This is so bad. Oh my god. Would I take it? It depends. Like, do I know, if I know him? I'm not like up with random people I don't know. That's for sure. Like, I think it's kind of dangerous though.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, but if I knew him, definitely, for sure.
There was a girl on here who said that a guy offered her $1 million to f her, but she denied it.
Why would you deny that? Oh my god.
That's what she said. Do you think that she was like? Do you think that's fact or cap?
Cap, definitely. Everybody would do it for like a million.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
I was talking to my girlfriend this week and she asked me what my biggest fantasy that I never get to realize. I told her, be with 3 guys at the same time. As a great friend she is, she decided to host a party today and invited 4 guys plus her and me to do that. I think she's planning a surprise, but I know this guy and he called me asking me if I'm really going, and I asked him like, what do you mean you're going? Because I thought it was just a normal casual party, but apparently no. And he said he's just into it if I'm going, so guess I'm getting ready.
Over-sexualization severely impairs the ability to form meaningful pair bonds, particularly among modern women. Many women today have accumulated remarkably high body counts, with instances of encounters surpassing 300 men becoming increasingly common. Men are not oblivious to these trends. They recognize that a woman who has engaged in numerous sexual encounters may carry unresolved issues that could affect future relationships and potentially impact any offspring. Such behavior reflects a lack of impulse control and moral compass. Fortunately, some men are becoming more aware of these dynamics and are beginning to reevaluate their approach to relationships.
Have objectified women so much that now it's like almost impossible for them to even be able to perceive the value that a woman actually has.
I agree. Women in dating have to earn a man's attention with value that she brings to the table outside of sex and how she physically looks. No more liking, following, commenting, or DMing any of those accounts of women posting half-naked pictures or videos of themselves. Challenge yourself to perceive the value that she brings to the table outside of sex and her physical looks. Stop making it so easy on women that the only thing they have to do is be pretty to get free dates. Make them earn your attention. Stop sexually objectifying women. Couldn't agree more.
Women who excessively sexualize themselves are wreaking havoc on their self-esteem and mental well-being. This behavior also diminishes their long-term potential for healthy relationships. Emotional stability is essential for a successful partnership, yet it's challenging to find a woman with a high body count who flaunts risque photos on social media while engaging in infidelity and still maintains any semblance of emotional health. Respectable men steer clear of women like this. They prefer traditional women who exude humility and modesty, traits that are increasingly rare in today's society. Contrary to popular belief, these traditional women are the ones sought after by high-value men. The notion of men routinely sexualizing women is a common narrative in modern feminism. However, women themselves are often the ones perpetuating this sexualization. Dressing provocatively is not solely for personal empowerment, it's primarily for male attention. These women then blame men for the consequences of their own actions, such as receiving unwanted messages on social media. Toxic modern feminism advocates for female sexual empowerment, often blurring the line between empowerment and exploitation. Platforms like OnlyFans symbolize this contradiction, yet feminism remains silent on the matter. The relentless pursuit of money and attention through over-sexualization leads to a dangerous addiction to male validation, leaving women unable to form meaningful connections. Despite the diminishing value of over-sexualized women in the eyes of most men, modern women continue to uphold unrealistic dating standards. Their refusal to acknowledge the consequences of their behavior further perpetuates this destructive cycle.
I don't know, sis, but I'm telling you right now, there is a difference. Damn, they cut your water off? Man, that's crazy. How much the bill was? You gonna be able to pay it? Damn, they cut your water off? All right, I'm about to go get my key out of storage. I'm about to cut it back on. Oh, you cook tonight? You gonna send me a plate? Oh yeah, you cook tonight? Well, let me know how much you spent on groceries. I'm about to send it to you, alright? Oh, come on, man. You know I got you. Listen, all I'm gonna say is choose wisely. You want daddy or you want baby?
One of the most unreasonable expectations imposed on men is the notion that they should foot the bill for everything without expecting women to contribute anything. When confronted with the question of what they bring to the table, many women appear bewildered, reflecting the societal imbalance in favor of women at the expense of men. In today's gynocentric society, women are encouraged to be strong and independent while receiving significant assistance from various institutions. They now earn as much as, if not more than, men in many states across the US. Despite this, they still cling to the expectation that men should shoulder financial responsibilities. An increase in power should be accompanied by a corresponding increase in responsibility. However, society seems determined to grant women privileges without requiring them to contribute or change. Consider dating a scientist who landed her position solely because of her gender, earning a substantial income compared to the average man. Yet, on a date, she expects you to cover the bill without question. Challenging this expectation often leads to derogatory remarks, questioning masculinity and competence. This mindset is symptomatic of a larger issue. Women claim to desire a traditional man but are unwilling to embody traditional womanhood. Reflecting on the Confucian perspectives of some women exemplifies this contradiction, showcasing the broader societal dilemma at hand.
Does he have to make as much as you or more?
I would prefer someone that makes more, because I like to be like wined and dined, like
You like to
treated
wine
like
and
a
dine.
princess. I don't drink actually,
Treated
but
like a princess.
I like being treated like a princess. I want to make my own money, but I want you to be able to take me out.
Wait, so you're a princess and you've never...
So I have to make enough money to spoil myself and my dog. And then, that's number one, right? And then bills and etc.
You're a princess.
Yeah, but I like hustling too. Like I love working.
Have you ever paid for a guy on a date?
I don't mind spending money on people, but I will friend zone them because I want my man to take care of me.
This woman embodies the epitome of wanting all the benefits without any of the sacrifices. She's a complete nightmare for any man unfortunate enough to cross paths with her in the future. Even Scooby-Doo seems less perplexed than she is, yet she represents the state of modern women distilled into a single individual. Her desires epitomize contradiction. She seeks a traditional man to cater to her every need, while adamantly refusing to change herself. Striving to be both a boss babe and a princess simultaneously, she fails to recognize the inherent conflict between these roles. Attempts to point out this incongruity would likely fall on deaf ears, as she's convinced she has everything figured out.
You want a traditional man in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be fair to say you're a traditional woman? I can answer
For the
that.
most part, yes.
Okay, but would a traditional woman have her body half naked on Instagram?
See, that's where I
Okay, but hear me out. You're exposing yourself in a sexual way.
Right.
You're condoning that.
I think it's based on the partnership. I think your partner would have to really be
Okay, but
comfortable
you
with
want
your
a
line of
traditional
work.
man. You want a traditional man, but see, this is the problem with a lot of modern day women. They don't want to be a traditional woman. Okay, so if you were with a man, the love of your life, and he was the perfect guy that you created, and that's the guy who says, Christina, you're in love with me, you do anything for, yep, I'll do anything for you, you do anything for me. I want you to close your Instagram account. Would you do it?
If I didn't have to rely on Instagram for work, and this was the perfect scenario where I knew this was my husband, I would not take away what makes me Christina.
But then you're not being traditional.
If you were dating a traditional guy, in what ways would you be traditional? Would you listen to what he says?
wouldn't.
Would you let him lead?
Fuck other dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, like listen to him, let him lead. Like, yeah, that's like one way, is just like listening and like respecting like the conversations he has, or like just like, yeah, I mean like listening. I mean, there's just not a lot like you can do to like leave like a huge first impression besides like what she said, like being yourself.
Sure.
Like it's just like, I mean, until the relationship progresses, there's just not a lot of things like a girl can do to show her appreciation towards the guy that she's
It's not
with.
until further, and you said
I mean, the
it's
big
initial
one.
stage.
The big one is
this
fidelity.
getting them to
But
know
and,
you?
like,
The
I
big
mean,
one
you
is
can pay,
fidelity.
like,
Well, you're not dating yet.
Right.
So
but-
you expect
but
the
that's-
girl to
okay,
be
the
loyal
most-
to you before on the first date?
That is probably the most attractive thing a girl could do.
But it's not
Is saying,
reciprocated.
I'm not seeing other guys right now. I'm just talking to you. That is probably the most attractive thing a girl could do or say.
I
That's
can
not value
guarantee you
in
that
his
on a
eyes.
first
That's
date.
true.
I can guarantee you that on a third But I mean, on the first day, I'm still feeling it out, and then, I mean, yeah.
Arguably, one of the most impactful shifts in our society concerning modern women is the erosion of trust in them. The Miguel philosophy has brought about a bittersweet realization that men have awakened to the complexities of modern dating and the games played by women. It's both empowering and challenging to acknowledge that women, once idealized, are as flawed as the rest of us, if not more so. This awakening includes the recognition that women cheat just as much, if not more, than men. While empowering, the bitter truth lies in the realization that women's adeptness at concealing their infidelity often skews survey results. The following clip serves as a stark example of the sneaky and manipulative tactics employed by some women, revealing the unsuspecting nature of many men to the games women play. In an instant, the father in this clip shifts from self-righteous belief in his daughter to a harsh reality check.
Okay. How about that timeline she made? Do you remember that?
She could be making that up. I don't know.
She's making that up?
That's made up. How do I got all the dates?
Quan, you have any other kids?
No, I don't.
You don't? If you're the father, would you step up and be the father?
I'm supposed to, yeah. I will.
You got to. What you mean?
Everybody, here's William.
Do you have a dad active in your life, brother?
Not really.
That little boy? He needs one. I trust her explicitly, bro. If she says what she says, then either you're the father or we got another story about immaculate conception, bro. All right?
William.
You're not just missing out on that boy, but a great woman, too. So I don't know if you two can be together, because from what I understand, you know, and from what I see, when we can all change, but you're acting like a kid still. It's time to grow up. It's time to man up.
In the case of 9-month-old Elijah, Jaquan, you are not.
This is the face of a father who realizes his daughter is a classic 304. He was wrong about her all along, and now he's facing the realization that his daughter is a prostitute. This stark revelation sheds light on why many men are choosing to step away from the challenges of modern relationships with women. The juice is simply not worth the squeeze. Even if you squeeze it, that juice statistically tends to cheat on you later anyway. But that's not all. The juice may also turn around and take your children away, along with half of your income. It's understandable why men are reclaiming their most valued possession: freedom and peace of mind. When a man lets go of women entirely and focuses on his health, family, friends, and hobbies, life immediately becomes better in almost every way. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now, it's your turn. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The best comment will earn you $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Until next time.